Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High's only begotten Son, called Layim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well, while Barakatham to the hopeful elect. Alright, now today through the Spirit is going to be a quick lesson entitled Take It to the Chin, man. Alright, because being in this truth, we're going to go through many, much adversity and many things that we got to endure. And we just got to go through it at the end of the day. Because that's a part of what it comes being in this ministry. A lot of sacrificing. Alright, a lot of enduring hard things. It's not easy. Alright, first I'm going to start with Sirach, and it was the Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 1. And at the end of the day, through whatever adversity or whatever you got to go through, whether it be, by your family or by, you have demons you got to deal with, try and come put wicked thoughts in your head, and, it's just many things you got to face. But through it all, once you fall, you're going to get hit. Because this is a fight. We're fighting for our salvation, man. So, you're going to get, in this fight, you're going to get hit a couple of times. That's why you got that little saying that says, it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you, because somebody could be able to make 1,000,000 lessons, but, have no endurance. Have no faith. They might be, lacking when it comes to that area. They might love something more than they love the truth, but they could be real good at making lessons and everything. But once the Lord puts some affliction on them, or he afflicts them, might use one of their family members or something, they could crack. So we got to be fully rooted for this thing and not be able to let nothing come between us and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But anyways, that's why I say it's not about how hard you can get hit. How hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep fighting what you can go through. Because you'll see a lot of great fighters who hit hard as hell, man. But they get caught with a good punch. Like, it's a guy named Amir Khan. He's a really good boxer. But, they call him Glass Chin because he's very fast. Well known as one of the fastest boxers when he was in his prime. But when he got hit in that chin, he used to drop a lot. So a guy that he's fighting can hit him with a real nice shot, boom in his chin, and he fall. So that's how. But we got to take it to the chin, man. All the things, the afflictions, all the adversity, and we got to keep moving, keep it going, man. All right, that's part of being a part of this ministry, man. We're going to have a lot of things. We got to forsake a lot of stumbling blocks. You're gonna have times where you fall because we're in the flesh, these chain of darkness. But through all that, you got to keep it moving. I'm gonna start. Let's go ahead. So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So be prepared to be tempted. The hour of temptation is going to be when the chip is implemented. All right, but we're going through many temptations right now. You might be getting tempted with adultery and all types of stuff. You have those women that'll have a husband that be real. They just throw themselves right at you. It's all types of temptations we face each day. We battle. But you got to fight. You got to keep fighting, man. And when you do fall, you got to get up. You get knocked down, you got to get up, man, and keep it moving at the end of the day. Because the Lord still has you having his names, and you still got this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You still in the fight, man. Until the Lord takes away his names and his wisdom, knowledge, understanding from you, you still a part of this fight, and you got to keep fighting, man. You got to just get up. You got to take it to the chin, man. Man, I fucked up, but you got to keep going, man. The Lord ain't forsook you yet because you still got this truth. You got to keep it moving, man, and keep going, keep fighting. You might get brought low as hell. Had that stage where you might feel like the spirit and left you, but guess what? You still got the names, you still have it. So as long as you still got it, you still got to keep going, man. You still in this battle, man. All right, you can't let things stop you, because that's the point. You got to understand what these demons want to do. A lot of these demons, that's how they get you. When you're in a low point, they'll come and they'll make you think the Lord forsook you, or try and make you feel as if you can't be of the elect or something. You got to understand, they want to stop you from doing the Lord's will. But you got to understand that, okay, this is what these left-hand side, this is what the demons want to do. So I can't give heed to that. I got to keep battling and understand that, okay, that's what they want. That's what they're sent to do, to tempt you. But you gotta fight. Let's see, it says, set thy heart all right, which is your mind, and constantly endure. So we gotta endure it. You get hit. Ah, damn, I fucked up, man. I did this, I sinned this way. I did this sin, I transgressed the law this way. You gotta take it to the chin and keep it moving, man, because that's not gonna deliver you anyways. The works of the law is not delivering you. You get delivered if you be of the elect. Alright? But that's why you can't lose hope. You gotta keep the hope of being of the Lord's elect. That Yahweh Shah will come, that his blood be upon you. It says, make not haste in the time of trouble. So don't be all rushy. Like, you got to be patient. All right? Because there's going to be a lot of stuff brought upon you. A lot of temptations, a lot of tests, trials. It says, through much tribulation, we enter into the kingdom. Roughly paraphrasing by Paul. But this next verse, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away. So we got to cleave unto Yahweh Shah and depart not away no matter what. We can't cast away our faith and our confidence in him. It says that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. That's how it's going to work. The righteous are going to be saved scarcely, in a scarcity. And also, just like Job was saved by the skin of his teeth, that's how a lot of the elect are going to be saved. But you gotta be faithful unto death and keep believing unto the end. All right, and be doing the Lord's will all the way until the Lord has it where you can't do it. Be feeding sheep until you can't feed the sheep no more. Studying until you can't get online and listen to the lessons and take your notes or whatever and whatnot. You got to keep going until you can't do that stuff no more. Strive for that truth. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. So you got to take it to the chin, man. Just as Job did. When Job got afflicted in all those ways, when the Lord allowed your time to get him, guess what Job did? Job thanked Yahweh Shah for allowing for those evils. All right? Just as he accepted the good, just as he accepted the evil from Yahweh Shah. That's what we got to do. It says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. We got to be patient. Okay? And you just got to take whatever the Lord has set up for you. We got to just take it, man. All right, let's get this. It's 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7. Letter from Paul to Timothy. It says, I have fought a good fight. This is the fight, man. We're in battle. We're battling for our salvation, man. And our ultimate enemy is ourself. Your own self, man. All right, it says, I have finished my course. All right, we gotta complete our testimony. It says, I have kept the faith. We got to keep the faith, man. And we got to keep fighting. Yeah, you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get hit with a couple of haymakers. But you got to get up and keep bobbing and weaving and keep going, man. You still in the fight. All right? Until the Lord take you out, you still in the fight, man, at the end of the day. You still got the true name. You got this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You got to keep it moving, man, at the end of the day. So, yeah, so what? You might fall short. You're in the flesh. All right, the scriptures aren't written in vain. You know, this flesh is our biggest enemy, but we're gonna conquer that by way of Yahweh Shah. But you gotta keep the faith. All right, Lord's gonna change you into a new body, but that's only for the elect. And then the 2/3, the rest of the non-elect are gonna come back through the seed of the elect in the kingdom. All right, but the elect are gonna deliver on this side, man. But they're good. But the elect are going to be the ones that endure to the end to be saved. All right, and that's going to come from you just taking to the chin. Okay, you get hit with pilgrimage. You lose your job. You lose your woman. You lose whatever. That's some hits. You get hit. You get hit with a couple of Tysons, man. But you got to keep on going. You still in the fight though. You might have not ate for a while. Whatever, man, you got to keep that faith, man, and keep going. No matter what happens, man. All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. This is Paul, another words, Paul to Timothy. It says, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake. And that's what we got to do. Sakes. You gonna have brothers that get cast into prison for being a part of the ministry or whatever, man. It says that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, with eternal glory. So we got to endure all things. All right, all the chastisements, all the whatever the Lord brings upon us, man. Let's get this. This is Proverbs 3, verse 11. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither be weary of his correction. All right, let's get the point though. So you can't despise it, right? It says, for whom Yahweh loveth, he corrected, even as the father, the son whom he delighted. So guess what the Lord corrects? It's going to chastise and be shaping his elect men and women up into, ultimately them being the perfect servants when they're going to get the new bodies. But he's building them up all the way into the point. Like right now, before Jacob's trouble starts, you have them getting built up, catching hell in the house of mourning right now, which ultimately all of Israel is catching hell. But they're doing it for the right reason. The rest of the people are just catching hell, and they're thinking that they're not. But really, the Lord is still punishing us, our nation as a whole. But they just don't think they're being punished. All right, but let's get this, man. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. It says, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Don't faint, man. All right, because ultimately this suffering, he's shaping you up. You got to go through that adversity to grow. All right, Lord is making you right, man. Making you amazing, man, into a perfect servant. But you got to endure all the things he bring upon you. That's only for the better of you. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth, man. All right, it says, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as sons, as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? All right, so the Lord we get chastised, but you got to endure that chastisement and keep the faith on Yahweh Bashim Shai and stay following him no matter what. Though he slay me, you still got to believe in him, just as Job said. All right, let's keep reading. Let's get 1 Corinthians 15, verse 58, man. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable. So that's how we got to be for this truth. All right. It's like you have certain boxers when they in a fight. Certain boxers, they don't give up. They gonna keep getting up and keep fighting. They're not just gonna let that person just knock them out. They won't let them. They gonna stay and fight. When they get tired, they gonna grab them. Or if they get hit too hard, they gonna grab them and then bring them to the ropes. If they get knocked down, they're gonna use their time to get like an 8 count and then get up. This person's not giving up no matter what. This person is in that thing to win it. And that's what we got to be like. It says, always abounding in the work of the Lord. That's what we got to be. In that spirit. Always ready, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Bashim Shai, doing his will. It says, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So our labor is not in vain, man. We can still win this fight. As long as you got the names and the truth, you can still win this fight. So whatever the Lord bring upon you, you just got to take it to the chin and keep it moving. Let's get this. Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach, chapter 14, verse 2. Blessed is he whose conscience hath not condemned him. All right, that means your mind. All right. Telling yourself in your mind, damn, I'm not going to make it, man. Man. Lord going to forsake me, man. Had that woe is me spirit on me, because you're thinking that like, dang, man, because that's why the scripture say be not overly righteous, because when you be overly righteous, you're simply going to realize how wicked you are. And you're going to forget that the only reason you get delivered, if you do get delivered, it's going to be of Yahweh Shai, his blood being upon you, you being of the elect. Other than that, your works are not good enough. All right. So you can't be trying to boast in your works or trying to make it seem as your works are so good, because really they're not. And these demons are going to hop on you and try and make you think that. You might fuck up and a demon hop on you, make you think the Lord forsook you. Or, man, the Lord ain't going to forgive me for that. That's why you can't let your conscience condemn you. That's a part of this fight. You got to take it to the chin. Damn, I fucked up. But I still got the names. I still can do this work. I got to keep going. You take big hits all the time. We always take big hits, man. We all suffering. We all catching hell. We all fall short. But we got to keep going, man, and take it to the chin, man. All right, it says, and who is not falling from his hope in the Lord. So guess what? If you be of the Lord's elect, then you're gonna get delivered. That's what you gotta hope for, and be diligent and be chasing after, and not let nothing stop you from having that mentality of being focused on serving Yahweh Shem Shah no matter what. You gotta constantly have the mindset of doing His will regardless of what happens, regardless of what chastisement, regardless of what state you get brought upon. You still focused on serving Yahweh Shem Shah, and that's all that's important. All right, this is Proverbs 24 verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times. So that's a completion number. So that can mean infinite amount of times. All right, that's just like a boxer gets hit. Let's substitute that for a boxer. A boxer gets hit infinite amount of times. It says, and riseth up again. So a fighter gets hit infinite amount of times, but he riseth up again. That's what we got to do. A just man falleth 7 times, which is completion number. So infinite amount of times, and riseth up again. So guess what? You fall, but you got to rise up. It says, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So we can't. So we gotta keep getting up. We gotta keep battling. Take it to the chin. You fall, you gotta get up and keep it going, man. All right. I got these last 2 scriptures I want to get, and I'll end it off. These last precepts. This is Micah chapter 7 verse 9. I will bear the indignation, which is the righteous anger of Yahweh, because I have sinned against him. So we got to bear it. Take it to the chin, man, the chastisement. It says, until he plead my cause, until he plead our cause. We got to accept the suffering, accept the being afflicted, accept all of it. It says, and he will execute judgment for me. But guess what? The Lord will come through for you if you endure to the end and be faithful unto death. It says, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So guess what? The Lord got us if we endure. All right. But lastly, I'm going to get this. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. The straight gate is the way to salvation, man. Which is suffering, afflictions, and you're going to catch a lot of hell. It says, wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in therein. So that's where a lot of people want to do that wide gate. But they don't want to go through this gate. This is the one we got to go through. This is Matthew 7 and 14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and there be few that find it. So we want to get in that straight gate, that narrow gate, that hard gate, that straight path, man. Coming with all the afflictions, all the suffering. That's like us fighting a top fighter. You beat this fighter, you the best in the world. All right, but it's a big risk because, this fighter might be like Mayweather. If you don't knock this fighter out, then you're going to lose the fight. But at the end of the day, you got to go through that, because that's the only way you're going to make it. And that's how he is to get into the kingdom. We got to go through this straight gate. And guess what? When we go through when we get stuck, we fall, get whatever happens to us, we got to keep it moving, man, at the end of the day. All right, take the chastisement. Let's say you fall short, whatever you're dealing with, you got to take it to the chin and keep it moving no matter what happens to you, or no matter what state you get brought upon, no matter who comes and starts bothering you, what demons hop on you. You got to still be focused on doing the Lord's will. All right, but anyways, Lord willed us, as was edifying. I'm going to end it off by saying, Call halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Till next time, Shalom.